stop and smell the roses line. What do you think about that, Thomas? Something like that. Are we ready? Welcome summer, and welcome to the National Garden Festival. Born and bred in Buffalo, the National Garden Festival is changing the colors of Buffalo from the image of white and snow and maybe rust belt to green and gardening and all the colors of blooming flowers. Why Buffalo for a National Garden Festival? Well, it's a wonderful horticultural region. We have these wonderful, warm, comfortable, temperate summers, ample rainfall, as you might have noticed, great public gardens, from the botanical gardens to the Olmsted Parks where we're standing today, to Forest Lawn Cemetery and many more. And best of all, we have such generous and wonderful gardeners. Nearly 1,000 gardeners are offering their gardens this summer to all our regional people and to the tourists who are coming in for them. So you can see these nearly 1,000 gardens by motor coach tour with the Automobile Association. By foot, you can walk during 14 different weekend garden walks. By your own car, you can drive to open gardens that are free, 80 of them on Thursdays and Fridays. And you can go by bicycle. We have the first, starting this Sunday, Bikes to Bicycles to Gardens tours. So come and see them. Find out how to see nearly 1,000 gardens over the next 6 weeks, starting this Friday. And the thing to do is get the guidebook. This is your guide to 6 weeks of wonderful gardening, horticulture excitement. And go to nationalgardenfestival.com. Now, remember, Buffalo is green, Buffalo is gardening, and Buffalo is the place to stop and smell the roses this summer. Thank you. I'd like now to introduce Thomas Herrera Mischler of the Buffalo Olmsted Parks Conservancy, who certainly has something to say about stopping and smelling the roses. Thomas?
Thank you, Sally. We're just so pleased to be opening up yet another National Garden Festival here in the Rose Garden in Delaware Park. And the Delaware Park features 2 public gardens. There's the Japanese Garden over by the History Museum, and here next to Hoyt Lake and the Marcy Casino, the beautiful, beautiful Rose Garden. We have literally thousands and thousands of blooms for you to come and enjoy. It is an amazing and delightful place for all of the senses. We hope that everyone will come to Buffalo and enjoy this beautiful festival that is being put on by the people of Buffalo, for our guests, for our residents, for everyone to come and enjoy all the best that Buffalo has to offer. Here in Delaware Park, we're also next Sunday going to be hosting the National Garden Festival's Garden as Art Festival, which is an opportunity to buy objects of art that are created by or inspired by or for the garden. So we hope you'll come over to the Parkside Lodge and also enjoy a free tour of gardens opened by the residents of the Parkside community. Another wonderful asset designed by Frederick Law Olmsted for our community. The National Garden Festival features all of the Olmsted parks. We have the nation's first park system, and I'm very proud to say the nation's greenest park system right here in Buffalo. So come and enjoy. Stop and smell the roses on your way to Shakespeare in Delaware Park or all the other wonderful amenities that Buffalo has to offer. Thank you very much. I think, Sally?
Next, I would like to introduce David Swartz of the crown jewel of botanical gardens, Buffalo's own botanical gardens. Here's David.
Thank you very much, Sally. It's wonderful to be here this morning on this great, beautiful, sunny day in Buffalo, amongst all these beautiful flowers and roses in this gorgeous rose garden. At the Botanical Gardens, certainly we have a lot to offer during the National Garden Festival. This is a great time for residents, for visitors to this community to come to see what Buffalo has to offer. And Buffalo is green, Buffalo is blooming, Buffalo is on a path to success. So the National Garden Festival is just another opportunity for those of us from this community to welcome visitors to the wonderful experiences they'll have over the next several weeks. I want to thank all of the volunteers and those who've participated in putting this program together. It's very, very important for our community to showcase what we have. So on behalf of the Botanical Gardens and our staff and our board of directors and all of our members, we look forward to a beautiful green flowering summer, and the National Garden Festival represents all of that. So it's great to be here today and kick this event off. Thank you.
Thank you. And a lot of why we're doing this is to bring other people to Buffalo. Many people here are learning how wonderful we have it as horticulturists and gardening interested people. But the rest of the world didn't know until Garden Walk Buffalo made us famous nationally, and we created this national festival on top of it with the help of wonderful volunteers and those 1,000 gardeners. But the Visit Buffalo Niagara has promoted this and has tried to teach the country that we're here, and indeed the buses are coming in to the National Garden Festival. Here is Ed Healy of Visit Buffalo Niagara.
Thank you so much, Sally. Visit Buffalo Niagara is just so pleased and proud to stand here with our partners from the garden community, the Olmsted Parks, the Botanical Gardens, all the garden walks, the professional landscapers, the master gardeners, and particularly all the homeowners and individuals who work so hard and diligently to improve their yards, to improve their streets and neighborhoods, and really that's really at the core of what we're offering through the Garden Festival to visitors to our community. Visit Buffalo Niagara really believes in garden tourism. We believe in the National Garden Festival. We believe it can be a pillar of our emerging cultural tourism economy. Gardens perfectly complement the experiences that we're offering to visitors in architecture, art, history, and our other cultural resources. So we're finding that we're capturing people's imagination. The traveling public is taking notice of what's going on here in Buffalo. They're coming here in ever greater numbers. We're also capturing the imagination of the travel press. Every year for the last 4 years, we've been bringing increasing numbers of horticultural writers to our community. The media coverage has been fantastic, literally a value of hundreds of thousands of dollars, and a great news story about Buffalo that's out there in the world, one that contradicts, as Sally has said, those old cliches and stereotypes about Buffalo as a snowy, gray place. What we're telling the world and showing the world, as you can see all around you today, is that Buffalo is blooming, Buffalo is green, Buffalo is vibrant and forward-thinking, frankly. So we're really excited to be a partner once again with our friends in the garden tourism sector, and look forward to another great festival this year. Thank you.
So the National Garden Festival opens this weekend on Friday with a motor coach tour to famous Buffalo gardens. The first bicycle tour, Go Bikes, on Sunday to bicycle to see those great gardens. There's an educational program called Perennials Day at Lockwood's Greenhouses in Hamburg, and there's the 2-day Lewiston Garden Fest. So get out there, celebrate with us. Buffalo is green, Buffalo is gardening, and Buffalo is the place to come and smell the roses. Thank you.
Good job.
We did a good job.